Washington UITY, June 7. Extrace of a letter from Joshua Barney ESO, commanding the United States flotilla in the Chesapeake, to the Secretary of the Navy, the CD, Perucan, June the 3rd. On the 1st instant, at 8 a.m. we got under way from this place. At 9 the galley and lookout boat signed the enemy, a brig and schooner below T's. The wind light from the northward and inclined to calm. We gave chase, sail and oars, and came up with them very fast. On approaching, I found that they were 2 scintillaners, one a Fowlery hewing 9 ports on a sight. They made signals and fired sways. When off St. Jerome's we discovered a large ship Huns Derway, and that she had a number of barges to the assistance of the schooner. Unfortunately at this time the wind lified to SW and squally, which brought the ship to windward of T's and Unila a pres of Snills Mjurian 4-point lookout, of Karakad Cut UAO. From the Potomac, I then made the signal for Patuxent, and was followed by a 74, 3 scullers, and 7 barges, with a fresh wind, squally and rain, bad for my boats. At 4 p.m. we bled round Cedar Point in the mouth of the the barges in all sail, as the wind had howled to the westward, and rode up under the weather shore. The Scorpiver worked in very well, but the gunboats being in 3 par equals Tyulali gun 137, with provisions, the enemy's force very little astern. Finding I must lose number 137 or risk an engagement, brought the Scorpion and gunboat 138 to anchor, sent men on board 137 to row and tow her in, the tide and wind being against us. Signed my barges to return and join me. Immediately at this moment number 1 S8 and myself opened fire on the large SCHR, who was leading in with a number of barges. She immediately bore up and got her boats ahead to tow her off. My barges rode down upon her and the other schooners, and gave them a number of shot at long distance. We then gave up the chase, got under way with the Scorpion and gunboats, and Rex turned into port with all the flotilla. During the firing the enemy advanced a barge which threw rockets, but as they cannot be directed with any certainty, they did no execution, but I find they can be thrown further than we can our shot, and concluded from this essay this will be their mode of warfare against the flotilla. The 74 is now anchored of the Mythophagik. SASSEE0 The 74 is now anchored off the mouth of this river, the large SCHR. With her, the barges play about all day. The other SCHRs have gone down the bay, I presume for more force, in which case some attempt may probably be made to attack us. We lay about 3 miles up the river, in sight. One shall observe their motions and act accordingly. I now regret not having furnaces for hot shot. In a day or two I expect the enemy will make their arrangements, and if the troops that are in this neighborhood were ordered to this place, conceive a good use might be made of them. Copy of a letter from Commodore Barney to the Secretary of the Navy, dated